Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today we will be making for you our Bergamot Black Tea soap. This soap uses cardamom and anise black tea, which we actually steep in the lye water solution, and that's why this lye water looks black in the video. It's because there is tea leaves in there, and that's what I am straining out right now. So after we strain out as much of that lye water from those tea leaves as possible, we will just blend that up with our stick blender until it comes to a light trace. The process outside of the tea leaves in the lye water solution doesn't change at all. So you'll see we're going to add in our colloidal oatmeal slurry here. The benefits that tea steeped in our lye water adds are really just this really pretty brown color, but different teas make different colors in the soap batter, so you can kind of play around and use it as a colorant, which is what we are doing in this regard. You can also get some skin care properties from the tea, but that's not actually why we're doing it. The fragrance oil that we are using to scent this soap is Bergamot Black Tea from Brambleberry. It is a really great fragrance oil. We have never used that before. It has notes of bergamot, Earl Grey tea, cucumber, amber, musk. It's a really nice fragrance that we cannot wait to use. And so we have put that into the soap batter along with some kaolin clay that we use to anchor the fragrance oil. This fragrance oil is not very sensitive like some, so we don't necessarily need to do that, but we just out of habit do it for all of our fragrances that we add into our soap. And we will just blend that up until it is emulsified. Since we want to highlight the pretty brown color that the tea added to the soap base, we're not going to add any additional colorants to it. We are going to keep the design fairly simple. So we'll pour all that soap batter into the soap mold and scrape out that container. We are then just going to go in with some of this apple green mica, also from Brambleberry, just to give it a little design on the top, but nothing too flashy, just to add a little something extra and delineate those loaves when we are slicing them. And then we're going to go in with some of our tea leaves, not the ones we steeped in the lye water. These are just straight from the tea container, so unused, and we'll just sprinkle those on top as well. Those just add to the finished design and they will just fall off in the first or second use, so just really for more of a look perspective than anything else, but we want to make our soap look as nice as possible, and this helps with that. One thing to remember when adding any sort of botanicals to the top of your soap is that when you cut the soap, a lot falls off. Maybe not a lot, but you want to kind of compensate by adding more to your step here than you want in the finished bar, because when you cut the bars, those botanicals, some of them will just fall off. And then we will spritz this and tuck it away for 24 hours, and then it is time to slice. So 24 hours later, it is unmolding time, so we will take those out of the silicone mold here and break those down with our slab slicer from Heritage Workshop Supply. and then we will do a little bit of a slicing montage. So this soap had a kind of weird color shift, and the whole outside of the soap bar actually turned that pale tan color, but the inside stayed that deep dark brown. It's a really cool effect. It was a little unintended, but you know what, that's all right. Sometimes strange things like that happen and you kind of just go with the flow. We have added some other things to the liquid stage of the soap making process in the past. So we've done coffee before, we've done tea, we've done coconut milk before, which is really a fun one. It kind of makes the bar a lot harder. And then one of our favorites is actually beer. And so we'll be doing a soap with beer here in the near future. And also we're going to test out using some wine, which that'll be a fun test. We are just about done slicing, and then a month later we have beveled the edges and steamed the bars, and they are ready to sell online and in person starting May 1st, so keep an eye out for that. If you'd want to support the channel, we do have a subscription service. You get some perks like discounts on bars, monthly soap, lots of other fun things, so check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see what RainBro Crafts comes up with next. Thanks.